Hello, hi guys. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible? Can I get the confirmation, please? Hi, Nagendra. Hi, Ramakrishna. All right. So we have to start the class today from this demo, right? Copying the files from GitHub. Okay. Copying the files from GitHub dynamically with the use of dynamic parameters allocation. Okay. So from GitHub, we are dynamically copying the files, okay, using the dynamic parameters. So we are also creating a parameters in the pipelines. And what we'll do, we'll just dynamically load the files into our destination from GitHub platform. So what it is saying, create a blob storage, then it is gen2 storage. This will be the source, this will be the destination. Okay, creating an ADF link service, then data set, then using a lookup activity, then creating a link service for destination. No, this is for base URL. Okay, okay. Then for each activity it is using, okay, in the pipeline. Inside for each activity, they are using again the copy data activity, I believe. Okay, acha. So here one more thing we are doing, guys. We are changing the format. Data is in one source, and when we are loading it to in the destination, then we are changing it to Parquet format. We are changing it to Parquet format. Okay, in this demo, I'll show that one. And then we are using copy data activity inside the for each. Okay, here we are completing the demo. Okay, fine. So very big demo. This is going to be a very big demo, but we'll start it. Okay, fine. So it is dragging and dropping this JSON file in the source. So let me check here if the resources is there. I hope it is not. All right. I'll create a storage account. I'll give it as source storage account. Okay. Test all values. I'm leaving it to default, and I'll go ahead and I'll create the source storage account. Okay. Blob storage. It is blob storage. Okay. Create a container inside the storage account as source container. Come inside the container folder and upload the below.json config file. Okay. So I'll come here to our folder. If we are having the file, the file is there already. I'll just upload this file. Okay. Let's create a container here. I'll make it a source container. Okay. So dynamically, we are copying the file, guys. Okay. From the JSON, from the JSON. Okay, fine. So what we are doing here without touching the pipelines, okay, what we'll do, we'll just add the files in our JSON, and once we run our ADF pipelines, then automatically whatever the files we mentioned in our JSON file, that files will be copied to our destination. See the demo, you will understand. See the demo, you will understand much more better. Okay, and upload the JSON file here. Okay, here whenever we want to modify or add extra files, then there is no need to touch the ADF pipelines. Okay, here directly we can go to the config file and add the new file details like how we have added in the above two files. So if you come to this file here, click on this file, come to edit. See here how many files are there mentioned? Two files, this one and this one, right? These two files have been mentioned. So what I'll do, if I want to load the data of another two more files, so I won't do anything in the pipelines. Straightforward, simply I'll come here, I'll add the code, and then I'll mention two files in the form of a code like this only. Let us take that code, that files could be some other thing. Then automatically the two files also copy to our destination. Okay, but after we run the ADF pipelines, okay, right? So right now we'll do this for first two files. This one, case death and hospital admissions. Next, we'll create a destination storage account. Okay, and this is our Gen2 storage account. Okay, create one container and create one folder. Okay, inside this a container. This will be a destination container. And inside this container, we can create even one folder also. Add directory. Okay. See here, destination folder. This is done. Next, we have done with step one and step two. Next is step three. Create ADF, launch ADF Studios, and then click on manage link service and creating link service for blob storage account means for source. This is the name we are giving. Okay, selecting the subscription storage account and then clicking on create. Okay, so I'll come to home, I'll come to ADF, I'll click on create, take it as something. Okay, I'm launching an ADF now. Guys, all these things, okay, please refer the previous class recordings. You will get it as a revision also. Okay, launch ADF Studios. Managed link services. What is our source storage account? It's a blob storage account. Source is what? It's a blob storage account. So search here for blob, click on the storage account, continue, give this name. Let the name is this one. Let's blob storage account. Okay. And then select the subscription, select the storage account, source storage account. See, LS stands for linked service blob storage account. Our source storage account is blob storage account. That's why we are giving name like this. Okay, fine. And then say your test connection. It should get successful. Connection successful. Click on create. Fine. No, no, not required. You are having data in GitHub already. Okay, fine. You are having data in GitHub already. You have to download it from the GitHub. Straightforward. Yesterday I have shown that how to download the data from GitHub. Okay, what are the files that we are having in GitHub? Everything I have shown in yesterday's class. Please see the recording. Okay, fine. Next, what I'll do, we are creating a link service even for our destination storage account also. Okay, plus new, say here Gen2. Our destination storage account is this one. Click, say continue. Okay, we are giving the name as link services for this Gen2 storage account. Create. Fine. Then next, create a data set for lookup activity. Okay, same steps, guys. In every demo, the first 5, 6 steps are same. In every demo, if you are noticing, if you are practicing, you will understand. Creating source storage account, creating destination storage account, creating ADF. Okay, then creating link services, creating data sets. Up to here, the steps are same in every demo. After that, as per the requirement, okay, the designing of the ADF pipelines will get changed. Okay, the implementation and designing of the ADF pipelines will get changed. Okay, so here I am creating a data set now, and we are creating this data set for our blob storage services. Okay, fine. So I'll come here to author icon, data set, click on these 3 dots, say new data set. Okay, and where is our data set? It is in blob storage account, our file blob, and it is in JSON. See here, I'm selecting JSON because in our source storage account, where what is the file format here? JSON, right? This is our source storage account, and here if you see, our file is in JSON format. See, .json. Okay, that's why I'm selecting here JSON. Click on continue. Then give the name for your data set. Any name you can give of your choice, but I am giving name as this. Okay, ds blobs. Okay, JSON config, and then link service. I'm choosing this one. Okay, ls blob storage account, file path. Click on the folder, and this is the file path file that we have selected. We have kept keeping choosing the same file. Import schema as none, and then click on OK. Fine. Then publish all, publish, just to save, what all the link services, the data sets that you have created. Say publish all and click on publish. Okay. After that, create a new pipeline. Now we are creating a pipeline. Give the name as dynamic pipelines. Giving it as dynamic pipelines. Pipeline, new pipeline. Dynamic pipeline. In activities pane, search for lookup activity. What we are doing, we are searching for lookup activity. Fine. This activity we have used previously also. Okay. And then give the name for it as get file count. Get a file counts. Fine. Click on settings tab, click on source dataset box knob, and then click on this one. Okay, this is the dataset that we have created. Uncheck the first row only checkbox. Okay, for sure. Then publish all, publish. Here it is not required. We can do it here. Publishing it two times will take a time. Okay, let the publishing gets completed here. Yes, this is to identify the count. Yes, correct. This we have used this activity previously also. Now click on debug. It will give you how many files are there in your source. How many are there, guys? Two. Two are there. So we should get the output as two. Let us see. The execution is in progress. ADF pipelines execution. Okay, two counts we have got. And what is the two files? The two files are this one. Okay, fine. Then now, after that, what we'll do? Okay, launch ADF Studios, manage link services. Okay, now here I'm choosing what? HTTP. I'm choosing here, searching here HTTP, then clicking HTTP, and then creating a link service for this HTTP. So I'll just come here. Okay, create a new link services. Here, choose search for HTTP. Okay, click on continue. We'll give the name as this one. Link services for HTTP connection. Link services for HTTP connection. Authentication type anonymous. I'm saying here authentication type as anonymous. This one authentication type as anonymous. Expand the parameters. Okay, this one. Then say here plus new and give the name. Giving the name as what? Base URL. Fine. Then scroll up, click on base URL box, click on add dynamic content. Base URL box and say here add dynamic content. Type here the base URL. Okay, click on the base URL here. Okay, then click on OK and then say test connection. It is asking for the value. We'll pass it right now. Just give me some time. Then click on create. Fine. Publish all, publish. Just to save the things. All steps are written, guys, here. All steps are written. Just give little attention. You will get all these things. Now publish the pipeline, debug. If we click at the output, okay, see what it is doing now. Let us hold on. Let the publish gets completed here. This has been done. Come here. It is also asking us to go for debug. We'll debug it. Okay. So now if we click at the output and see the window open, then count will be 2 because in blob storage account config file have mentioned the 2 config files that we have checked already. The count will be 2 here that we have checked already. Okay, fine. All right. Then drag and drop for each activity after lookup activity from activities pane to pipeline canvas and establish a connection between the two activities with a green line. Okay, so it is asking me to create a for each activity, drag and drop here, and then establish a connection. This I have done. Okay, give the name for each record, of your JSON file. Okay, give the name as for each record. In settings tab, click on items box, add dynamic content. Okay, just click once on get files count. Then we'll see an expression will get in pipeline expression builder and we have to concatenate it with a value. So just click on this one, get files count. See, this expression will get printed. Add activity, get file, get files count dot output dot value. Okay, then say okay. Fine. Click on edit configuration mark or pencil icon. This one I am talking about. Here, click here. Okay. All steps given, guys. Okay. For each record activity control as shown below, then it will navigate inside the control and in activities pane search copy data activity and drag and drop in the pipeline canvas. Okay, so copy data. Okay, we have done this one. Now we are giving this name for our copy data activity. This name is for copy data activity. So click on the head of this control, give the name as copy data from HTTP to ADLS storage account. Then in source tab here, click on plus new. Okay, where it is in HTTP in the form of HTTP. So type here HTTP, select, say continue, and it is in which format? It is in delimited format. Okay, so select here delimited, continue, give the name. This is the data set we are passing. So give the name here DS input files. Then link services. This we have created HTTP connections previously in our above steps. Okay, HTTP connection. Say okay, and after that, first row as header, Import schema as none. Say okay. Fine. Next, in source tab only. In source tab only, click on open. Now what we are doing is that we are setting up the parameters here. Okay, fine. So click on open here. Okay, click on open, and then this is the link services. Let's HTTP connection. See, this is the link services that we have created, we have assigned for this data set. Click on parameters tab. Okay, see what I have said here in this step, we are setting up the parameters. So the parameter name is base URL. Then click again on plus new and define one more parameter, and this will be a relative URL. Fine. Click on the connection tab. Click on base text box. Okay. Where is your base text box? Base URL text box. It is, yeah, here it is. Base URL text box. Say here add dynamic content. Okay. Just click once on base URL. The expression will get printed in our pipeline expression builder. Okay. Fine. Okay. Then relative URL text box. Add dynamic content. Click on relative URL. Dynamically, we are passing the parameter values here. What we are doing? Dynamically, we are passing the parameter values here. Okay. In the form of the expressions. Expression will get printed and say okay. Next step 11. Come to copy data control. Copy data control is where here. This is our copy data control or activity in the pipeline inside for each activity. Copy data control is kept inside the for each activity inside the pipeline. Okay. Inside the source tab for source dataset text box. For source dataset text box. This one. Okay. What we are doing here, see. For source dataset text box, change the dataset frequently. Change the dataset frequently. Why? Because here it is showing only base URL. It is not showing a relative URL. We want both the parameter values. Base URL is one parameter value. Relative URL is one parameter value. We want both. So that is relative URL is not reflecting. So to change here. See, now you got it relative URL also. Just it's a kind of a refresh. It's a kind of a refresh. That is what I am saying here. Okay, change the dataset frequently one or the other just to refresh, and finally DS input is our correct dataset. DS input files is our correct dataset. Only we are doing this refresh because we unable to see the relative URL. To get the relative URL, we are refreshing by changing the dataset, and then we see base URL and relative URL both. Yes, see base URL and relative URL both. Now, what I am saying here, click on base URL text box. Okay, click on base URL text box. This is the base URL text box. Add dynamic content. Just click once for each record and then concatenate. Okay, concatenate with the source base URL. Okay, something this we have to concatenate in our expression. Source base URL. Okay, click on OK. Same we have to do with relative URL also. Okay, what I'm saying here. Now add dynamic content, click once for each record and add source base URL shown below, and the same for relative URL also. So I'll say here, okay, fine, I have passed the values. It should be something like this. Okay, this is for source base URL, and this is for a relative URL. Click on sync tab, sync dataset box, this one. And then what we have to do, plus new, we have to set the dataset here. I'll say here, what is this? Our destination is in Gen2, Gen2 storage account. So type here, Gen2, click on continue. And we are storing this data in the form of Parquet, this one. In our source, it is in this format, CSV. And when it is, we are loading it in the Parquet format. This is also one type of format like CSV, JSON and all. Okay, I'll say a Parquet and say continue. Okay, Parquet format. Okay, and I'm passing the name of the dataset as this one. Okay, and then link service we have created already with this name. Just select the link service here. Fine. And then for file, pass the details as shown below. We are passing the container and the folder. We want to save the file directly here into our destination. So select here. Okay, select this folder to say okay. Fine. File path in our destination folder. Okay. Import schema as none and then say okay. Okay, this is our container. This is our folder that we have created. See now here guys what I am saying. Here we are converting from .csv. When it is in our source, it is in .csv. As our expression looks wrong, let us see. Let us see, Mahesh. Thank you for your guidance. We'll see. So see here now, .csv is the source. Okay. Are we getting any error here? Nothing as such, right? Source base URL is all good, right? For relative URL, you're talking about. Okay, let us see. If we won't get the expected output, then we'll debug. No problem. So in source, it is in .csv format, and in destination, it is just we are converting it to Parquet format. Okay, here if we load the data in Parquet format, what is the thing here benefit I am mentioning in the note? If we load the data in the Parquet format, then we can save lot of space. It is a columnar based format, and .csv is a row based format. Columnar format gives better performance while reading the data, while loading the data, and it saves a lot of space. Who Parquet format will save a lot of space. For big data analytics, we use Parquet formats only. So when we are loading the data of big data analytics, Hadoop, big data, and all, then we use Parquet format only. So here the data source is at .csv, but when we get loaded into destination, then it will be in Parquet format. You can tell this in the interviews. Okay, it gives a really value add for your profile if you know how to convert the format of your data once it is being getting loaded into your destination. Here the process of converting is called the analytics, and we are adding the value to the business while changing the format from source to destination. Okay, fine. Then in sync tab, click on open, click on parameters tab. Okay, so here in sync tab, this is the sync tab. Okay, what we are going to do in the sync tab now, click on open. Okay, click on parameters tab. Click on open, click on parameters tab. Okay, plus new name, give the name as file name. Okay, plus new, make it as file name. Okay, click on connection tab. Here in the connection tab, come here. For file path, click on the file name text box. For file path, click on the file name text box, say add dynamic content. Okay, click on file name. Okay, passing the file name, whatever the file we want to read. Okay, from our source, that file we are loading into our destination. Okay, with its same name. That's why we are saying here file name dot okay, data set dot file name. Click on pipeline, come to copy data activity. So this is my pipeline. See, dynamic pipeline, copy data activity. Okay. Click on sync tab. This is the sync tab again. Click on file name text box. This is my file name text box. Okay. Click on it here. Say add dynamic content. Click on for each record. Click on this for each record and add dot sync file name. This is the thing we have to add. Sync file name in the pipeline expression builder as shown, and finally click on OK. Fine. Then say here publish all, publish. Okay, I'm saying here publish or publish. Debug now. If we see in blob storage config file, what file names we have mentioned, the same files will get copied to our destination storage account. And here we have copied the files dynamically with the help of the parameters. Okay, let us wait here for some time. Let it get published here. Publishing is completed. Say here debug. So in this, I'm having two files that I have shown already. If I come to our destination storage account, on data lake storage, then see here, the file should be copied. It's not yet because we have not done the debug. Okay, we have not done the debug. Okay, so I'll just come here. I'll say here debug. Is in progress. Let us wait for some time. It got failed. Why it is getting failed here? For each is getting failed. Nothing is being written here. Why? It should get succeeded. What mistake we are doing it here? Get files count output dot value. For each is getting failed here. Finding anything. I think instead of relative base URL, you have given in base URL. I can see in the expression. Where I have given base URL, Mahesh? It's getting failed. Acha, is it? Inside the copy data activity you are saying? Ah, correct, correct. Here na. This one is relative URL, right? Okay, okay. Ah, understood, understood. So where is the expression here? Ah, sorry, sorry, guys. See here, source relative URL is there. Here in the material, I have given correctly, but here in the demo, I have given it wrong. Source base URL. Okay. On that time only, you told me, na, Mahesh, this one. Sorry, sorry. It happens, guys. I am also a human being. Okay. I think space is also there. Source relative URL. A relative URL, then we have to give a source relative URL, base URL. Here we have to give the source base URL. Okay. But my doubt was it like it should okay, let us see now. Publish is getting succeeded. Okay, we'll go for debug. Yeah, that was the mistake, guys. See, now it is succeeded. That was the mistake actually. Fine. So what is my expectation now? I'll take a refresh, then I should see two files should be coming it. Super. See, the two files got loaded into my destination storage account. Two files got loaded into my destination storage account. This is what my expectation, and it was okay. Sahan, you are also doing very good, very good. Fine. So now it is been working as expected. The two files got copied. Now, what is the point? Now here is the catch. Here is the core point. So previously we had two config files, two CSV files, case deaths and hospital admissions in our source. See here, in our source, we were having two files. What is that? That was this two, right now. See, we were having these two files, case death and hospital admissions. As these two files are there in our source storage account, the same got loaded into our destination also, right? Now, what I'll do, see, the two got loaded into our destination. What I'll do, I won't make any changes in my pipelines. I won't touch my pipelines. I'll keep my pipelines as it is. What I'll do instead, I'll come here and I'll add two more files in my JSON. I'll add two more files in my JSON here. Click on edit and see what I'm doing. I'm adding two more files. How can I add it? Click on edit here. Okay. Copy this one, this block. Okay. Pass comma, paste it, pass comma and paste it. And what I'm doing, I'm just adding the files here. New files. I'm removing this one. I'm removing this one. Same, I'll remove the file name here. Here I'll add new files. Fine. What I'll do, I'll add some two new files. I'll add some two new files, something like, I'll just take it from here. Okay. I'll take country response one. Okay. And hospital admissions we have taken. Okay. And then case death UK India. Okay. I'll add country response. This file I'll add it. Country response here and here also. And I'll add one more file. See, this code highlighted in box, we have added later to copy the data of two more files, that is country response and, okay, country response and testing in our destination storage account. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll say country response and testing. Country response dot CSV we have to mention here. See one more thing here, dot CSV. This is also important. See here we are having case depth dot CSV. Okay, here also dot CSV. Same like thing I'm mentioning here, dot CSV. And then next we'll mention it as a testing dot CSV. Don't make spelling mistakes, guys. Okay. Testing dot CSV. Testing dot CSV. Okay, fine. I'm adding just some two files here. If you read it, click on save on top for sure. Don't forget to click on save. Compulsory you have to click on save here. Okay, fine. So I have added two new files. To add the code in the config file, this is the code we have added. Okay. To add the code in config file in source storage account, go inside the blob storage account container, click on the config file, click on edit and add the code as shown in above image and click on save on above for sure. Normally people will forget to click on save, they'll get confused why it's not getting loaded. Come to the pipeline, publish again. See what we are doing, nothing we have done. Just we have added two files. We click on save, click on close, come to pipeline and say debug. So what you are going to see in your destination storage account, you are going to see now four files. Okay, after you do the debug, right now how much it is? Right now we are having only two files, right? Two files copied. So say debug now, we will see four files. Two files is already there. Two more files has to be added. Let us see, copied actually or added into our destination. Let us see, wait for some time. Okay. Okay, come to the pipeline, publish, debug, and here we'll see all the four files we have mentioned in the JSON config file has been copied to our destination storage account. Okay, so we'll wait for it for some time. Is it completed? Yeah, it got completed here. Just take a refresh. Okay, come here now. Two files are there. Don't be panic. Just take a refresh. Super, super. See, two more files have been added. So whatever the number of files you are adding, straightforward. Don't touch the pipelines, don't touch the expressions, don't touch the activities, like whatever it is, like lookup for each, copy data and all. Okay, just come here and do. So mostly like this kind of activities, like this kind of things we'll do in our service-based companies, guys. All this is already been designed, implemented, developed. Just you have to maintain it. That's it. Like this. Okay. So that's what I'm showing here. Hence, we proved here dynamically we are loading, copying the files. Okay, from source to destination storage account without touching the ADF pipelines again and again. Okay, fine. Click on for each activity settings tab batch count. Okay. Like, then it will process two files at a time. If you pass four, okay, for each activity settings tab batch count. If you come here for each activity, come to settings tab batch count. Okay, if you pass two, then it will process two files at a time. Okay, batch count, if you're passing two, then it will process two files at a time. If you're passing four, it will process four files at a time. Whatever the number we are passing accordingly, it will process that many files to copy from source to target. And the default size for the batch count, if we won't mention anything, then it is 20. It is 20. Okay, so if you are not mentioning anything, then it is 20. Let it be default only. I'm just telling you for knowledge point of view. Okay, next triggers, guys. Basically, we are having three types of triggers for ADF pipelines, and that is schedule based trigger, okay, tumbling window trigger, and event based triggers. Okay, we are starting triggers now. Okay, so again, we are having this demo for triggers. Okay, this demo is same. That's why I mentioned here. This demo is same as above demo up to step number 14. Up to step number 14. Same thing we have to do up to step number 14 here. And then from step number 15, we are scheduling a trigger. Okay, how to schedule a trigger? Okay, click on manage icon and we are scheduling what a schedule based trigger. Okay, this one we are doing it, I believe. Okay, the first one, schedule based triggers. Okay, so I'll come here to step number 15. Okay, I'm not doing this, guys. Already we have done this. Same steps, sir. Okay, 99% same steps. Just read these steps and do this as part of your practice, please. Okay, so what I'm saying here, click on manage icon, triggers. Okay, so where is the manage icon here? This is your manage icon. Okay, here you are having triggers. Click on the triggers, then say here plus new. This is the plus new. Give the name as a TR schedule trigger. Okay, and then type schedule. Type is schedule only. Good. Start date. Mention any suitable date and time. When you want to start, let us take, I want to start it on 21st of September, from 21st of September. Okay. And I want to start it in the morning, 5 a.m. Okay. In the early morning, 5 a.m. I want to start it. Okay. This is hours, minutes. This is second. I'll take all. Then say okay. I'll say here 21st. Okay, 21st of September. Time zone, you can pick any time zone. Okay, time zone, select any suitable time zone. Recurrence. Recurrence means what? How you want to trigger it. Recurrence. For every 10 hours, every 1 minute, every day, etc. Okay, we can set whatever we want, like weekly, daily, hourly, etc. based upon the project requirement. So recurrence is something like, you are saying it daily. Then first here say days, then say here one. Okay, once daily, or execute it for every 5 hours, something like this. Whatever you want, you can mention here. Okay, I'll say this one. Then next, click on specify an end date checkbox. Okay, we are having an end date checkbox. When you want to end it, I want to run it for, let us take till the end of this month. So select this one. Okay, you want to make it last same at 5 a.m. Very simple, guys. This is very user friendly and easy to understand also. Okay, 29th, 29th, 30, I believe. In this month, we are having 30 days now, so I'll make it as 30th. Fine, that is what I have mentioned here. Click on specify an end date checkbox and mention the end date. Okay, check the checkbox to start trigger on creation. Okay. Okay, check the checkbox to start trigger. Start trigger once creation. Check this checkbox and then say okay. Then see a trigger got scheduled. A trigger got scheduled. Okay, from tomorrow at 5 a.m. Fine. Schedule trigger is many to many relationships. Means what? This one trigger can be applied to multiple pipelines, and this trigger we can allocate to multiple pipelines if we want. Which pipelines? ADF pipelines. Click on author icon. Okay. So I'll come here, author icon. Okay. And then what I'm saying here, add trigger. Then new and edit. Click on choose trigger box. Click on this one, add trigger, new or edit. And then here, click on this one and then see you are having a trigger schedule. Okay. Scheduled trigger. All the details have been given. If you want, you can pass the description here. And here we'll find the trigger we have created in above steps. Click on the trigger, say okay, okay, okay. 2 times you have to say okay. Pass the description. First time okay, okay. Make sure to publish for trigger to be activated after clicking on okay. Fine. It is asking us to publish is to make sure that it should be getting activated. This you have to keep in mind. Okay, I'll say okay here. If we notice now, then on top center middle at trigger we'll find as one. See, like this one. See, it is showing one. Means that this pipeline is being scheduled with the trigger. All the things written very nicely, guys. Okay. This means we have set up one trigger to these pipelines as shown in below image. I'll just say here, publish. Don't forget to click on publish. That is what it is saying here. Okay. Publishing is completed now. Okay, it is going on. Hold on. Yeah, it is done. Now click on monitor icon. After publishing is done, click on this monitor icon. Okay, and then and this time we won't click on debug manually. What we are doing, we are not clicking on debug manually. Automatically, this will get debugged tomorrow at 5 a.m. in the morning as per the defined schedule. Okay, this time it should get executed, run or debug by itself because we have set up a schedule trigger. Click on refresh. Okay, so I'll just say here refresh. Okay, and if we see now the trigger is getting executed automatically by itself and we have not debugged it manually. Okay, fine. It will execute it automatically tomorrow at 5 a.m. IST. Every time the pipeline gets triggered, then Microsoft will charge us. Whenever it is getting triggered, Microsoft will charge us. So we can even stop this trigger. Okay, how to stop this trigger? Now we have scheduled the trigger. We'll see it here in tomorrow. Tomorrow after 5 a.m. when it's get triggered here. Okay, fine. Okay, hold on, Sahan, hold on. Fine. So now if you want to stop it also, okay, because it will keep charging you. Microsoft will keep charging you whenever it is getting triggered. So we can even stop this trigger. Click on manage icon. Okay, so I'll say here manage icon. Okay, then triggers. Triggers. Here is the one. Click on the stop button. It is started. It is being scheduled. If you say delete, then it will get deleted. You just click on stop. Once you click on stop here, click on stop button. Once we stop the trigger, we can see the status of the trigger as stopped. And finally, click on publish to save the changes. Okay, save the changes, click on publish. That's it. Now, the trigger is being stopped and it won't get a trigger automatically by itself as per the defined schedule. Okay, once we stop the trigger, we can see the state of the trigger is stopped and finally click on publish to save the changes. The stop button is like this, it will show. Fine. That's it, guys, for schedule triggers. As per the defined time we want, we can schedule it. Next, we are having copying the data from Azure SQL database to ADL Gen 2 storage account. This is a new demo. Okay, what we are doing from SQL database to we are copying the data into Gen 2 storage account. Okay, this we'll see in tomorrow's class. Okay, this is also a big demo. This we'll see in tomorrow's class. Okay, all right. So I'll just copy this one. Page number is 72. All right. So what is this? Gareth, I tried several accounts but not getting free account. I have one question while looking at the ADF pricing. Can you tell me what is this meaning? Read write 0.50 per 50,000 modified difference entities, read write of entities in Azure Data Factory. Here it means rows in the table. Where are you finding this, Sahan? Where are you finding this note? Okay. What is this link is saying? Data pipeline pricing. Okay, hybrid data integration at enterprise scale made easy. Explore pricing options. Explore a range of data integration capabilities to fit your scale, infrastructure, compatibility, performance. Okay, something. These are the different pricings we are having, Sahan. We are having integration runtime. Okay, what is this integration runtime? This is actually the processing power. Okay, to copy your data from your source to target, from your source storage account to your target storage account. So what it is saying, this integration runtime, okay, will charge you. It's but it is very very less amount. It is very less amount. If you remember in our previous classes, I have told that something for 10 GB to copy 10 GB data, it is just charging you 0.4 cents. 0.4 cents like this it is showing. See, so it is showing this orchestration data movement activity. Okay, $0.25. $0.25. Okay, per hour. Okay, this is all about the cost management. Like it is saying how much it is going to charge and all for all the see this all the if you see a scheduler virtual CPU worker virtual CPU, these are all what a virtual CPUs means. The compute power, the processing power, the network power, all these things are needed na when we are running the pipeline, when we are triggering the pipeline in our okay ADF. So what ADF is doing, ADF is picking the files from source and dumping, copying into a destination. So it is not just happening on the air just like that. Many things are working internally that we are not able to see, that we are not seeing it actually. It's been, working by many algorithms that what Microsoft has designed with ADF. And what we are doing as part of our job as a data engineer, we are just doing the configurations, we are designing the pipelines, we are ensuring the controls, what has to be, how it has to be, the expressions to fulfill the business requirements and all. But once you are doing a publish and we are doing a debug, there are a lot of things happening internally. And for all those things, Azure will charge you. That is what they are explaining here in this article. In this article, that is what they are explaining it here. Okay. So these are mostly related with the charges, guys. Okay. All these are the charges that they're talking about. Okay. After creating a pipeline, does the ADF will keep on running? No. After you create an ADF pipeline, okay, when you manually trigger it, I means when you debug it, means you are running. Debug means what you're running. Then it will charge you every time. Okay, when you manually click on debug, then it will charge you every time. Okay, if you have schedule a trigger, then it will get debug as per the defined schedule. Then whenever it is getting triggered, then it will charge you. Understood, Mahesh? Is that clear? Okay. These are all the pricing, guys. These are all the pricing that it is saying that, how much it is going to charge and all. So mostly, guys, I'll tell you how it is happening in our real-time projects. Pricing, we won't get involved much in this area. Okay, in pricing, what are the discounts? We'll get a lot of good discounts also. If you are taking enterprise agreement subscriptions, then we'll get good discounts as well. But mostly we are technical people, we won't get involved much into pricing area. Client will keep this into completely confidential. Okay, how much they are getting the discounts, how much they are paying, okay, for their application resources and all. No one would like to show the financial things here. Yeah, but if you're having a knowledge, it will be a good value add for your profile. I'm not denying it. But most of the projects that what I have experienced, pricing, we won't get much exposure into. We won't get the even accesses also to define the pricing and all. Okay. All right, guys. So I'll just close the class for today. We'll connect again tomorrow for the new demos with new requirements. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care, everyone.